Hey guys, so before I get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I do have a Twitter and I do have a Twitch. If you guys want to interact with me on other platforms other than just in the YouTube comments, I would really appreciate it, especially on Twitch, because I've started streaming recently and I would love to interact with you guys again, somewhere other than just the YouTube comments. I hope you guys give me a follow and you guys come hang out, because I would love to talk to you guys about things like Kingdom Hearts, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and maybe some other gaming titles that you guys don't know that I'm into. So yeah, don't forget to do that and enjoy the video. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. So today I figured I would sit down and I would sort of just give a little bit of a last minute video in regards to Nintendo's E3 presentation that's coming up in just a few days. Now, of course, E3 is this wonderful time of year where everybody gets excited. You know, we're very interested in what game developers are going to show off. We get very excited to see what they're working on, maybe things like DLC. It really just goes far and wide when it comes to E3. It's never really something that we can correctly expect. There's always going to be some surprises, and there's always going to be certain things that perhaps that we weren't expecting, or things that catch us by surprise, which honestly makes E3 one of my favorite times of the year. However, even though there are always going to be a ton of surprises, there are also things that we can always guess at and things that we can always expect. And one of the things that I think is very important to pretty much just, prepare yourselves and expect is Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC. Since the game's release back in December, we have only gotten one DLC fighter revealed to us as well as being released, and that is, of course, Joker. However, we are about halfway through the year, and we haven't gotten any word on anything. Now, with this huge stage, this huge audience, watching, given the fact that Nintendo does have a spot and Nintendo has a lot of things that they obviously want to show off to us, this is no doubt something that we can definitely expect, that we will be getting some sort of Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC news this year at E3. So the message of this video is basically to all of the Smash Bros. Ultimate fans, everybody that watches, my videos and just other YouTubers and anything really in general. I basically just want to throw this out there and just to let you guys know that it is something that we all need to do, and that is to hype responsibly and to not overhype ourselves, if that makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely reasonable and it's definitely acceptable to get hyped and to get excited. I think one of the most exciting things to do, in fact, is to speculate and theorize and to, just get myself excited, because I love getting revealed important and crazy and surprising things, especially when it comes to Smash Bros. Ultimate characters. I remember during the hype cycle for the base roster, one of the most fun things I've ever done was, talking about what I think the roster was going to be and sitting through directs and, basically foaming at the mouth, waiting to see who the next character was going to be. And I absolutely love that. And I'm starting to feel that again when it comes to the DLC. Also, just given the fact that we are and should be expecting at least one DLC fighter when it comes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate here at E3. But with that hype also comes expectations to a degree. I know that there are a lot of leaks and there are a lot of, other YouTubers, including myself, that, that hype up a specific character. I mean, I'm guilty of this. I hype up Sora all the time. I really want Sora to be in the game. There's nobody in this entire universe that I want more in this game than Sora. Sora's my #1 pick. I've made several videos about why I want him in Smash, why I think he would work, just other concepts and stuff like that. That stuff is totally fine. You can hype up a character as much as you want. However, you should never expect something. And I'm basically talking at, things like leaks. I have a very strong opinion on leaks when it comes to things that are basically story-based. For example, when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and, it got early copies leaked and people were posting spoilers all over the place. In that case, I don't like that stuff. I don't really enjoy, jumping into stuff like that. It's really not my cup of tea, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. However, when it comes to a game like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, when it's simply just DLC, it's a fighter, it's not really, spoilery things. However, you guys can feel the way that you want. That's just the way I feel about it personally. I actually am very interested in listening to leaks, and I'm interested in listening to other people talk about leaks, but I personally just don't like covering them, just for a few reasons, just personal reasons. I think it's just kind of like dry, unless it's something that's very important or it's something very cool, then I really don't feel like the leak needs to be talked about. However, with every Smash Brothers game and every fighting game in general, there's always going to be leaks, and there's always going to be things to talk about when it comes to the rest of any game roster, specifically Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So over the past couple of weeks, we have gotten a ton of information from a bunch of leakers that have, they've gotten a bunch of things right and they've gotten a bunch of things wrong. Nobody has been really all that consistent. However, the two frontrunners from all of the leakers combined, that are giving their 100%, 99%, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty positive, the two main fighters that we could be getting at E3 this year are going to be Erdrick, obviously from Dragon Quest, and then Banjo and Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie. Now, when it comes to this, I know a lot of people are split. Obviously, you know, here in the West, we're going to favor Banjo a lot more than Erdrick. In the West, Dragon Quest in general isn't that popular, let alone Erdrick. But in Japan, you know, obviously Dragon Quest is huge, Erdrick is an icon, and it's going to be really big for them. And I can really just see, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, people don't want Erdrick when it comes to the Western audience and here in America or just in other countries in general. However, all I'm saying is that it seems that there's like these teams, these, you know, little like clans or cults, I should say, of people that want specific characters over other characters. And I've sort of noticed this, and I'm sort of getting deja vu when it comes to last year when we got the Smash Bros. Ultimate reveal, as well as the roster and, you know, just basically what the whole game was going to be about. And in that presentation, we got a bunch of characters that got benched. For example, you know, one off the top of my head was Waluigi, and a lot of people were very, very salty about that and got pretty aggressive on social media, and it was pretty bad. Some of the things that people were saying, I don't have any references for you guys, but all I remember is that, you know, some of them were death threats, F this, F that, all over the place, you know, directed at Sakurai and the entire team, you know, Nintendo. They received a lot of backlash. I personally do not condone this behavior, and I thought it was honestly appalling. It misrepresents, you know, the Smash community and the Smash fan base in general, and I personally just, I'm not okay with that. So this video is basically to remind you guys of what happened last year, to remind everybody that this is not something that needs to happen. You can want Sora as much as you want. You can want Master Chief as much as you want. If you believe the leaks and you really want Banjo and you really want Erdrick, you cannot put in your mind that that is definitely going to happen. No matter how realistic or unrealistic it is, you need to go into this with an open mind. Literally anything could happen, guys. And if you go in there saying, oh, well, you know, like Sora's gonna be in, you know, it's a sure thing, or, oh no, well, you know, the leaks said Banjo, so obviously if they don't show off Banjo, then, you know, that's gonna be the end of the world for me personally. However, I'm trying to distinct the difference between being frustrated and being upset, and then flat out just bashing and trashing Nintendo, Sakurai, the entire development team on social media and just general. The way I could see it going for me personally is, say the leaks are true and we do get Erdrick and Banjo. For me, Banjo, I will definitely be very excited for Banjo. Banjo is iconic here in the West, you know, all over the world really, and just gaming in general. Banjo deserves to be in the game, and it's going to be really great when he gets revealed. It's going to be really, really awesome. And then when it comes to Erdrick, you know, obviously I have my thoughts. I don't hate Erdrick. If Erdrick makes it into the game, you know, it is what it is. However, the reason why I think I would be upset, and, you know, obviously I'll be recording my reactions and everything, so I'm gonna be honest, you know, I'm going to, if Erdrick gets revealed, I might get a little upset. I might seem a little frustrated. But I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to go on Twitter or Facebook or anything. I'm not going to say, F you Sakurai, F you Nintendo, that was stupid, that doesn't satisfy me personally. That's sort of the thing. I think if anything, if I sort of did a little like, you know, rage reaction, like, it'd be kind of funny. As long as I don't cross any lines and I don't go, you know, over the top with it, I think it'd be kind of funny, it'd be entertaining, and I still think it would be funny in the end of everything. But what I'm trying to say here, guys, is it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated. It's also okay to be hyped, and it's okay to be just, I don't know, just anything. You can be anything, as long as it's not too much. If you take the hatred and the frustration too far, it's an issue. If you go in there expecting one thing and you get another, that's an issue. You need to go in there with an open mind, and you need to accept anything that happens, because again, guys, at the end of the day, as important as one person may feel, you're one person in a group of millions of other people that enjoy and love this game series, and they can't make a decision that will satisfy everybody. And that's something that I'm trying to accept, and I'm trying to spread the word for, because at the end of the day, guys, Smash Bros. Ultimate is an amazing game. We got so many great things. We got Joker, you know, we got King K. Rool, we got the Belmonts, who we've been asking for, you know, forever. Isabelle, there are so many great things that they've done with this game in terms of character reveals, where if we get one character or maybe just a couple, you know, that we don't necessarily enjoy universally, that you just got to live with it, you know. At the end of the day, you're going to buy the character, you're going to try the character, and you know what, it's a game, guys. We're supposed to have fun. It's a video game, and I think that that's something a lot of people are forgetting. Nintendo is a business. They're trying to make money. They're trying to put out content. Just because it doesn't satisfy you personally, or maybe just a group of people universally, you just got to accept that, because they don't really do it for the fans. They do it to make money, because they're a business. That's what a business is supposed to do. A business is supposed to make money. So that's basically it. At the end of the day, like I said, you can get as excited as you want. You can get as upset or frustrated or happy or whatever you want. At the end of the day, you know, it's the way you want to experience something when it comes to this E3, specifically Smash Ultimate DLC. But do not take it too far. Do not set yourself up to basically get pranked at the end, because you know everybody saw what happened with the Grinch leak. And you also can't get too angry to the point where you become, you know, ferocious on social media, like becoming some sort of beast or animal, because that's not what we are, and you do not want that to happen again. I personally don't want it to happen again. I just feel like Sakurai and the team at Nintendo deserve a lot more love for all the things that they have done correctly with this game, rather than the one thing that they may or may not do correctly in your eyes or just the community's eyes in general. So guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys understand or at least agree with what I'm saying. Let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. What are you guys expecting to see at this year's E3, just in general? It doesn't even just have to be Smash, but if you guys want to talk about Smash, let me know who you hope to see. Let me know who you're pulling for, and you know, just let me know about everything that I've said in this video. I hope maybe I've clarified a few things. Maybe, you know, you've sort of understood a couple things that I've said, because I feel like it really needed to be said. Obviously, you know, GameXplain has obviously made a video about hyping responsibly, but I wanted to give my 2 cents and basically just make my own video on it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave all of your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like the video, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more Smash Ultimate content, as well as other E3 stuff, because I will be watching it, I will be recording my reactions, and it's going to be a blast. I cannot wait to see what Nintendo and the rest of E3 is going to offer. I'm excited, guys. I hope you guys are too. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.